Yep.
Oh, shit. Hey. Sorry, was having a happy hour in the living room this afternoon. Okay, so we are going to roll with day 5. And day 5 is going to incorporate less starter for the rye experiment. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reduce the amount of starter from our cabbage yeast. It seems to be performing pretty well. There's a lot of bubbles. The only thing I don't like about this is that it smells really good, but it's not bubbling as much as I want it to. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start getting this thing to be a little bit less moisture content. I think there might be an acidity issue or whatever, but it's working. But anyways, all right. So in the spirit of time, let's go with the first one, which is this. And remember, we're just winging this one here, okay? Because this is an experiment. So I'm gonna take a clean mason jar. I'm gonna stir this up, and I'm gonna grab maybe a couple teaspoons of this stuff, or tablespoons, whatever you wanna call it. And that should be pretty good, right about there. Again, I'm not getting rid of this because we're gonna probably try to use this this weekend. Maybe make some pancakes, whatever.
What's the consistency like?
Well, this right now, like I said, tons of bubbles, but I think I've been adding a lot of water to this because I've been going 50-50. So 100% water, 100% flour, they're equal parts. That gives you 100% hydration. I don't want to get into the science of it right now because all I want to do is I want to take this and I want to just grow it up. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to leave that as is. I'm going to add some flour to it.
You just put that wet spoon in the flour. Good. Just kidding.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and mix this up a little bit, get it all incorporated, and you'll see it's gonna start to get real thick. And I'm gonna add a little bit of water. Oh man, that smells so good. So again, Friday night. Normally what we would be doing on a Friday night is we would take this starter, which this is the starter that I've had for forever. You can see that it's kind of big and growing up. What you want to do is you want to take this starter the night before you bake, and you want to make what's called a poolish or a I forget what it's called, or biga. You want to grow this up to be approximately 10 to 20% of your batch of bread. So if we were going to make bread first thing tomorrow morning, I would take this, and again, I'm gonna put a video out there for that. We're gonna take this, we're gonna turn it into a biga, and then tomorrow morning, we're gonna incorporate that into a bread batch. So 10% of that is gonna be part of the bread recipe, and then we'll be able to make a loaf of bread. This though, what we're doing is, this is an experiment. I'm trying to get you guys through this while we're at home, and we can't get out, and all that good stuff. We're gonna build this yeast up. This is our experiment, so that you can have a healthy sourdough starter, so that you too can do the same thing. Oh, sorry. I should practice what I preach. No metal and glass. You'll break it, and the last thing you want is to bust it in your hands, and then you have to go to the hospital. And going to a hospital right now is not a good idea. So anyways, I'm gonna mix this up. It's all good, mixy. It's kind of thicker. This should be a lot better tomorrow. Again, I'm trying to grow that yeast up. You don't want to just start adding all kinds of flour to it because that's not the right way to go. All right, so this consistency is going to be a little thicker. Again, like you can see that it's kind of like that. Again, this is an experiment. I've made yeast like this before, or sourdough starter before. It's taken a little longer, but this is assuming that you don't have rye flour or whole wheat flour on hand. So again, same thing. I'm going to take that rubber band, and I'm going to put it around at the bottom so that I can measure its success. I'll put a lid on that because this obviously doesn't fit. Okay, so got that going. All right, then we're gonna go do the preferred method, which is we're still working in that rye flour. Look, come on in here, Monique. Check it out, look at that. Ooh, bubbles. This thing is growing, it's healthy, it's happy. So here's what they tell us you to do. We're gonna get this teared off. I'm gonna take my trusty mason jar. I'm gonna tear that off. Boom. All right, I need 25 grams of starter. That's it, 25. So let's see how much this is.
You nailed it?
Close. Extremely. Actually, you know what? Let me just make sure that we're doing this thing the right way. Boop. Okay. So 25 grams. Looks like not much at all. Okay. No problem there. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take that, tear it off. 50 grams flour. Okay, 50 grams of rye flour. Real-time Facebook videos. Love it. Okay, so there's that. Tear that off. Now, I think it was 115 grams before. We're gonna go 100 grams of water. 100 grams. Go. Okay, mix it up. That's it. Okay. This should be the last time that we're gonna mess with this. From now on, we are gonna continually feed this thing every day for another week. But we're gonna take some of this out. We're gonna do that same step tomorrow so that we can bake bread on Sunday. And then you're gonna continually feed this, and you can start adding more white flour. I promise you, you will make bread. That's it. That's all I got. Hopefully you guys are doing this. Otherwise, you're just, wasting your time watching me make bread, and it's kind of boring.
So people could share their
status
on what they're doing, right?
Yeah, respond to this video.
If things are working or if they're
how do
not
those
working.
YouTubers say it? Slam that like button. Isn't that what you guys say? Slam that like button. I don't need subscribers. If you guys want to subscribe to me, I'm not monetizing any of this stuff. I'm doing this because we're all cooped up in the house, and I can't play saxophone out my back balcony, and I certainly am not a tenor. I can't sing. I don't know what else to do. And so in my evenings when I spend time with my family, I cook, and I try to show my family how to make good food. So I figured that's the skill that I have, and if I can bake a loaf of bread or two and hand one or two off to my neighbor, I've done my part. So anyways, rubber band, mark it off, set it aside. Same thing with our little guy over here. Again, tomorrow we're gonna start building up bread. So appreciate it. Love you guys. Oh, hey, I know that Amazon's still shipping books and stuff like that. If you're interested, if this is like your thing, this is the book that inspired me, Maggie Glazer. Best book ever. All about sourdough starters, how to make, right here, sourdough starter. It's awesome. This is the quintessential bread book. And then also, if you want to, stay home, right? Stay home. And it's my YouTube channel and my Twitter feed.
This is your shameless plug.
It's not even a plug because I don't monetize any of this stuff. I'm just a human being, okay? Yeah, so see me on Twitter. I'm much funnier on Twitter than I am Facebook. All right, love you guys, and stay safe.